Carrie Tollefson, and today we're going to give you guys the inside scoop on snowshoeing with nationally ranked snowshoer Erin Ward. So let's get after it. Do you find anyone can do this sport, or do you have to be pretty fit to do it, or no?
Absolutely anybody can do it. A lot of people really enjoy doing it just as a walking sport, a way to hike in the winter.
Yeah.
So it's a really nice opportunity to do that. You want to get different snowshoes based on the type of terrain that you're going to be on and the speed you're going to be doing it at. The bigger the snowshoe, the more the lift above the snow. So if you have deeper snow, if you're carrying a big pack, if you're carrying a kid, you know, on your shoulders, you want to have a bigger snowshoe. If you're racing, you want them as light and as small as possible.
Okay.
They're actually for competition though. There's a limit to how small they can get. There's a minimum surface area because pretty soon they would just be shoes.
So. Yep. The philosophy behind snowshoeing, I mean, it gets your heart rate up.
Definitely.
Like crazy, you said.
Yep.
I mean, basically from the gun. It's not really like you're warming up into a road race like you do when you're running.
Yes, exactly. I find that in a road race, you know, I can kind of predict how I'll feel at a certain point in the race. It gets harder and harder. At the beginning, and you hear people say, well, I had to hold myself back because I felt good, but I knew the distance or respected the distance. In snowshoeing, I pretty much feel horrible right from the beginning. You feel a little bit better if you get on a flat patch that's really well groomed, and then you feel a little bit worse if you're going uphill or in deep snow. It just kind of comes and goes throughout the race, and you just fight through the rough patches and try to enjoy the good patches. And it definitely is a really good cardiovascular workout. I think it really helps prepare runners for like a spring racing season. There's a lot of crossover. A good runner is probably going to be a good snowshoer.
As we were running, you were talking to me, I thought you'd want to really try to lift your knees up, and you were saying actually it might be a little bit better to shuffle.
Yeah, you know, you've got something attached to your foot. So, you know, obviously the reason runners wear racing flats is you want the least weight attached to your foot as possible. So if you've got something adding weight to your foot, you don't want to have to lift it up much.
Put more energy into that.
Right, so you have to get above the level of the snow because you don't want to be plowing through the snow.
And crossover for workouts from, you know, running or being a walker, you can do the same thing.
You can do the exact same thing, do the same amount of time, not the same amount of mileage. The same amount of mileage is going to take you, twice as long, and it's really going to get tiring. So you can do intervals, you can do speed workouts, I really like to do hill workouts. They're amazingly hard.
Yeah.
You would find that you can get your heart rate very high very quickly here. So it's a pretty efficient way to get in a workout.
Yep. Well, we'll see you out here somewhere. I need to get a pair of these so I can try and hang on to you a little bit more.
Contact Atlas. Let's get after it in the winter on our snowshoes.
I don't know about you, but I learned something new, how to snowshoe. So get after it.